Christmas Eve, a time where animals are said to be able to speak the human language for one night. But since I can do that anyway, I'm going to play a Christmas level of Ragnarok Battle Offline. This is it. This is the game I was talking about. It's basically an RPG, kind of like a brawler fan game to Ragnarok Online. And I noticed there was a Christmas level in here, so I figured, what better time to show off my magician skills. This is my second favorite class. I don't have all the spells, but I have the ones that are important to me. The ones that burn enemies, and hit them with lightning, and do all the fun stuff I like to do when magic's involved. If you don't know what Ragnarok Online is, but you're interested, I'm pretty sure there's some private servers floating around yet. Ragnarok Online is a really, really big game. All of these levels are basically a location in Ragnarok Online, just made in the fan version. This doesn't even do it justice. There's a lot more areas than this. Ragnarok Online believed in exploration more than, you know, just farming levels somewhere. It's kind of like the anti-World of Warcraft. But the level we're going to do today is the Christmas level. It's Lutie, or Lutai. I don't know how you pronounce it. I know how you spell it, L-U-T-I-E. It's the home of the Toy Factory, and pretty much Ragnarok Online's dedicated Christmas map. And this is the Magician. He's not exactly good at melee stuff. I mean, look how pathetically low that damage was. It's a good thing these are the basic slimes of Ragnarok Online, and I can just slap them silly like this. I'm shaming this slime. Take that, slime. No one likes slime. I never met a person that said, hey, I really love slime. Let's not beat up slime today. But you play a magician to throw spells. I'm telling you this. And they have plenty of them. I really love using Soul Strike and Fireball. These are really destructive spells. Especially you could chain them into other abilities. Some of the abilities you could use without needing to make a summoning circle, which I have on my triangle button. A lot of times, you could just input a command, and you'll be able to use stuff like Fireball, Soul Strike. You can use this one as a quick spell, Napalm Beat. It's not that great, though. If you want to use the spells I'm interested in, you gotta make a summoning circle, and then you do kind of like a Street Fighter command, kind of like Beyond Oasis, where you put in a certain controller command, and you'll be able to use a spell with it. Like forward, back, forward, and the strong attack, you'll be able to use a Fireball ability. If you use down, down, light without using the summoning circle, you can use Soul Strike. Or maybe a quarter circle back and the strong attack for thunderbolts. I love these spells. These are my tricks of the magician trade. Especially since we gotta save Santa Claus! From Garm! Hey guys, how's your Christmas Eve been going? Pretty good? Oh, you know me. Basic Christmas Eve for me. Gotta save Santa Claus from a giant ice wolf. That's the usual for me. Especially when they're using energy rays. Yesterday, people were saying, hey, ArmoredChocobo, you look like you're out of breath. What happened? And I was like, you wouldn't believe it, guys. You would not believe it. I was fighting an ice wolf, and I almost got to my car. There was another ice wolf just waiting there. I hate Wednesdays. They're the worst. I just slapped him in the face until he went away. Basically, this is not how I fight Garm now. I like to abuse safety wall whenever I can, so I can use other attacks on him. Mostly Thunderstorm, because it hits them a whole bunch. And so does Soul Strike, but Thunderstorm is really good. That's not what I wanted! No! I can't break out of that ice block until something hits me. That's why I use safety wall a whole bunch. Are you dead yet? Come on. Die, Garm! Or as the Japanese call you, Hati, for I don't know what weird reason. I mean, it's called Ragnarok Online. Let's use the Norse name. The Norse name sounds cool. I appreciate a wolf called Garm. I don't appreciate elves that are called Cookie. I mean, seriously. Someone liked cookies way too much. That's exactly what they were called. Those Nutcracker guys were called cruisers. This is also what I like about Ragnarok Battle Offline. You have little scenes going on in the background. Like bots farming enemies, because that's what bots do. And also, you got that guy over there. He's a high-level priest. He doesn't belong here. But he's going to be here anyway, because he can only take 1 damage. Who's going to stop him? There's only certain areas that you can PvP in normal Ragnarok Online. And this is not one of those areas. Am I missing an enemy? Yes, I am! That's why this game gives you a radar. I should be looking at it. Those present guys are called mist cases. Usually filled with good stuff. And sometimes some bad stuff. Baphomet dolls could go flying out of there and they could actually do damage to you. Interesting gimmick, I like that. Kudos for the person that made this game. Who was probably Japanese. This game had to be translated pretty heavily by an outside party. And they still didn't do too good of a job because, as you can see from those text boxes, for some reason they just list spam W. I don't know if that's supposed to be a comment on how people, like, they'll be typing something and they'll be interrupted and they'll just type W over and over again because they're trying to move. And I shouldn't be talking about any of this because I have to deal with this mini-boss here, Chepit. He's usually not this hard for me, but I'm busy commentating. And not enough fireballing and firewalling. Basically, these are mini-bosses. The game has a whole bunch of them that they'll throw at you. Some levels more than others. I think there's a few levels where it's a boss rush, and basically all you do is fight bosses from the previous levels. A couple other levels, they just throw mini-bosses at you over and over again. Gets pretty crazy. But that was actually a pretty easy mini-boss. I actually set that record on my last playthrough, but I had to scrap it because I messed up my commentary too much. Thus is life. Thus is life, I have to fight this jerk now. Again. I don't like this jerk. This is the Angel Ring. His entire function in life is to spam safety wall and summon those guys. I don't like him. It's the only things he does. Your damage comes from his minions and not really from him. I just want to murder this guy and get on with my day. These guys aren't going to help me though, in the back. You know what they're doing? They're waiting for me to die. Well, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen today. I have a thunderstorm for everyone. You guys, come to the foreground. I have a thunderstorm for you. I want to share it with you. It's Christmas time. I want to share things like death and fire and lightning. No? Fine. He didn't drop anything great anyway, guys. Just wait for the next one. And I think their text is actually changed by the system clock, too. I don't even know what the heck they're talking about there. Yeah, it is set by the system clock. The last time I recorded this, he said 21:13. And now he said 22:15. Probably gives you a pretty good indication of what time I've recorded this. Because I think Angel Ring appears every hour. Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. I really didn't want to record, but it's Christmas time. I kind of did want to record. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is kind of weak. I work in retail now. The hours are a little crazy around this time of year. That's why I haven't been uploading any big games, just small ones like Jack the Reaper and this. I'll get back to my regular schedule shortly, folks. But we have to kill Jack Skellington first. He's feeling rather festive, and he didn't learn anything from the last movie. Nothing at all. He's back to steal Christmas again, or something weird like that. Me, I'm just gonna slap him silly. Stand still, Jack. I want to slap you in the kneecaps. I hope this makes you die. Another interesting gimmick about this game. Repeated hits on an enemy actually does more damage, as long as they stand still. Come over here. I have this to pick with you. I have this palm. I send it to you with ire. I will slap Jack to death. That is my dedication in life. Yes, I've done it! I slapped him 80 billion times in the knee. That's how you kill a giant skeleton jack-o'-lantern guy. Slap him in the kneecaps. It works, I tell you this. This isn't a very long level. We're actually pretty much done with it right now. This is the last section. And it's going to be annoying. We got the Nutcracker Cruisers. And they're to make my day a living heck. So are these elves. You see him? He absolutely devoured my safety wall. That's not cool. I'm gonna bake some cookies right now. And not the kind you'll like. Stop hitting me! I'm trying to cast magic at you. That's not how you die. I want you to die faster. That's why I cast these spells at you at ire. I really like Soul Strike though. This thing. If you want to make enemies die at a distance, just start spamming this. It'll probably do the trick. Stop shooting me in the face! God! Nothing annoys me more than getting shot in the face. Speaking of shot in the face, where is Santa Claus at? I saved him earlier in this episode. I hope he's doing okay. I mean, we got enemies just running around doing their thing. Falling from the ceiling and bleeding a whole bunch of healing items. I guess he is doing okay. See, he's right there. He's just fine. Actually, he looks a little different. I don't remember Santa Claus having a hook hand. Did he have a horrible chimney accident? That's not Santa! I knew something funny was going on here. That's not Santa at all. That looks like a mountain maniac in a Santa outfit. He kind of reminds me of another Let's Play I did a long time ago. That was also Christmas themed. He looks like he wants to knock boulders down a mountain and make elves' lives heck. This is no longer a romp through a toy village. This is now a fight for Christmas. Against Stormy Knight! One of the world bosses in Ragnarok Online. But luckily, I have an assistant. This monk. He's here to help me fight off Stormy Knight. And hopefully he does something pretty soon. Like not doing that. Buddy, did you forget that Ragnarok Online, if you want to do spells, you need dexterity. That lets you cast your spells faster. Ragnarok Battle Offline actually has it a little bit backwards. If you want to cast spells faster, you use agility, which is why I have so much of it. It's not just a Chocobo thing. Well, he was kind of useless, and now he's going to be griping at me. You know what, buddy? I don't care. I could solo this boss. You are lousy compared to me. I'm only level 23, but I'm going to make this boss regret. Actually, this game only goes up to level 30. Ragnarok Online, you could go up to like level 125, I think? Maybe even higher. It was kind of ridiculous. Kind of like this boss. That ice stream that he used before that I actually stopped with my fireball attack, that could absolutely annihilate you. Don't mess around with this guy. If you don't know what you're doing like I do, he can mess you up pretty good. This is actually a level that's designed for people that are around level 20, level 30. I'm actually fighting in my element. I'm not very over-leveled. That's evidenced by me dying! I got horribly murdered by a reindeer snowman knight. Reindeer snowman knight. Snow Knight? I don't know. I just wish I could melt him with my fireballs. I wanted to show that off. There is a block mechanic in this game, and if you do it just right, you could stop an attack perfectly. It's called a perfect block. It's basically a fighter staple. And I should stop jumping into attacks. Hey, you want to know how to fight Stormy Knight, like the skilled way? Take everything I'm doing currently, and stop doing it immediately. That. See that? Standing still is bad for you. I might as well show off some of my other spells too. Like Firebolt and Lightning Bolt. I really only have them so I could use Thunderstorm and Fireball. Are you gonna die anytime today? Thank you! I'll slap you right on your big red nose. That's how you make him die. Oh no! My PG-13 rating! Evil Santa, how could you? There's not even any drops from this guy. I'm angry now. Santa, you better stuff some coal right up his stocking, and not in a good way. I'm a little upset now. That guy cussed in the middle of my Let's Play. I didn't want him to do it, but he did it anyway! I better find a way to calm down. I know. Maybe I should share a Christmas story with you guys. This game pretty much over. If you're here to see me play a video game, I'm already putting down the controller. You could go along with your other Christmas antics that you were going to do today. For anybody else who is a true fan and still here, you know, no pressure. Uncle Chocobo has a story for you. I had a lapse of sanity to one day, and I thought up a Christmas story based on a game I was recently playing. I call it 'Twas the Smash Before Christmas. 'Twas the smash before Christmas, and villager trapped Link in a house. Denny was volt-tackled by an electric mouse. Wario gobbled up his motorcycle with glee, until he got sidelined by villager's tree. Fox was there too, since this was an 8-man smash. Ness, Olimar, and Samus also found this party to crash. When in the middle of the stage there arose such a clamor, Link stole a star from Samus and started to slam her. Get your minds out of the gutter. Seriously, you want this story to continue? Don't do it, man. That's not cool. Don't be evil Santa. Alright, let's get back to the story. Away to the stage edge, Fox waved, shined, and dashed, until Link stopped glowing with his invincibility flash. When what to their wondering eyes did appear? With PK Thunder, the whole stage nested clear. Everyone was raging and feeling quite sick, because the next player they knew was sort of a dick. They argued and shouted and called Ness some names, and with each player the demands were the same. You smash 'em, you launch 'em, you spam 'em with kicks in. Let's wombo and combo till we all get our licks in. The problem with this is it became a rather big mess, for there was no teams and they all went for Ness. And thus every player was starting to fly, because they hit each other instead of that guy. And thus the match ended, and it was construed that they all play on red, and Ness only plays on blue. The end. I've been ArmoredChocobo, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Good night, folks.